kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
They'll run play action. First work of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Looking downfield on first down. Using the quick game. And just when you think you've seen every move, he's got another one, and he's out to the 40. Running back searching for a hole. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. He'll pull it on the read. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. It'll be a draw. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They've moved it into scoring territory. 1st and 10 from the 11. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Gives it on the option. He's in for the touchdown. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American.
Off-play action on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he had it, and he dropped it. Almost one of those big plays he's known for. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Makes the grab. It's Strickland. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Going to sling it on second down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. It's a draw. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the second time. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Working that wide receiver screen. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass on third down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. So they couldn't get it done on third down. Now they'll line up in punt formation. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out, and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard, play after play, because sometimes they get rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But to get to the quarterback 30 times, very few people have done that.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll go back to work on offense. They'll run it from the gun. He's in open space downfield. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. And now they've moved into the red zone. Catch in the middle, it's Strickland. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And that ball's on the ground behind the line. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
The offense fortunate to still have the ball, but also facing a big 3rd down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. With the catch, it's Daly. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. Grabbed behind the line, it's Garrett. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Breaks into the open. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got a man. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Quick tempo here for the offense. Try and play action. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Went up top on 2nd down. That leaves him needing a yard. Oh, it's on the ground. Live ball. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. Tries to get it on the ground. He'll get that one all the way down to the and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Looking to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got...
Scores on the sneak!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. That's caught. It's Strickland. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. 2nd down coming up. They'll give it to the back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Offense a little back up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. Give to the running back. Oh, what a move.
And that would be the definition of 1st down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice 1st down execution.
There he goes. 10. No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to try to return this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. From the shotgun, the inside give. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude. After the 3rd down incompletion, the punt unit is on the field. Here's the return. Makes a move. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Let's send the tight end in motion. Now the play fake. Fires to the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Oh, he missed it. No good. Lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Power football with the run. Got the first down and more. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Makes the grab. It's Daly. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Got it behind the line. It's Garrett. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for...
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's marked down at the 21-yard line as the defense comes up with a turnover. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll do it himself. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Gives it on the option. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Strickland. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Get it out on the screen. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Daly. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Garrett. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense. putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Trying to set up the screen. There he goes. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. Wants to go up top on first down. Now the connection takes it to the 11. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Nice grab in traffic. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Pressure coming. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And it's no good. He missed it. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Good timing on the quick out. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Ran through the contact. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
Timeout by the offense.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Number 10, on to kick it away.
Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Grab behind the line. It's Morris. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Wide receiver comes in motion. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the catch. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
Awesome body control and great job, too, knowing where he is on the field to make sure he got his feet down and bounds. At this point, this guy's been open all over the field, and if I'm the QB, man, I keep throwing him the ball.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And here comes the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Daly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
2nd down coming up.
Caught in the backfield, it's Garrett. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Red pass, it's complete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run play action. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Tight end getting vertical. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds the tight end. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes the catch. It's Strickland. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
They just keep firing. Fires left. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass. So now it's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Works the middle. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. Now setting up shop in the red zone. Wants to go up top. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to be just short of the 1st down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. That is no good. Lead is still in double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
Well, it's been a day to forget if you're this kicker. After that miss, he's now only 1 for 4 in this game.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. The give to the back. Finding open areas. Turning it on. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. They'll ride the hot hand. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Caught near the sticks, it's Daly. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Makes a connection. Makes the easy catch and weaves his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in CUSA is so very critical. How about this one today? Cal has had almost no answers today, and when they've had them, that other sideline has changed the questions. A puzzling performance in Berkeley. They're trailing by 25 to Liberty. Just another week of Conference USA football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man. It's West. Oh, he's got some space. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. The give to the back. Showing off the arm. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Strickland. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. From the gun, the running back has it.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He'll keep it himself. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wants to go up top. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback.
A shot toward the end zone. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. So they'll give up the 15 yards on the pass interference penalty, but that's certainly better than giving up a touchdown in the end zone. Quick strike complete. He's got it, and he'll take it in for the touchdown.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Daly. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Snags a quick pass on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They send 4 receivers onto the field, 2 to the right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 6. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Breaks into the open. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. Lining up from the 34 on first down.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your due.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Finding an escape route. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10.
Once somebody gets going, it's really hard not to focus on it. That running back's got this thing going. He's had a lot of success on the day. all eyes on him. What does the QB do? Uses that to his advantage. Nice job running the option, making the read, and getting a nice gain.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Second down.
Give to the back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fakes the grab on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Throws toward the end zone. The hands. The feet. He steps his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Rides the back on the option, the give. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. He'll try to pop the draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. He's looking downfield to throw. Sets up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They punt it away on 4th down. He'll take it on the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll leave it with him. There he goes! And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here.
Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. They'll try to sneak it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Has to get there to move the sticks. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pressure's there and he lets it go.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Up-tempo for the offense.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
It's complete to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Takes it from the gun on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Garrett. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. Caught in the backfield, it's Garrett. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
48-yard line. Second down coming up.
Off the play fake. He's got it. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kick the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on third down, and life is much better. Wants to keep it in the air. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He gets it down to the 28-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks, and now we'll see what they do on fourth. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Smashes it between the uprights. All tied up now in the final stages of this one.
That is a massive kick late here in the game to tie it up. And now, can your defense do their job and at minimum hold them scoreless here to put this thing into OT, or even better, can they get you the football back and give you an opportunity to win the game?
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Quickly to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Out of the shotgun on third down. Gets it out fast. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Second down, he'll throw it. Gonna let it fly. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. They've got the screen set up. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And here comes the punt team. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. First play of the drive, wants to throw. It's complete. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's got him this time. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got 4 receivers out there, 2 on either side on 2nd and 3. Caught behind the line. It's Cook. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down, because from here, it would be a 58-yarder. He'll pull it on the read. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. They booted away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. To the ground with the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these 2 teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Now they'll run the draw. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Tight end now in motion. The give on the option. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here comes 1st and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. Made a defender miss. And he'll take it in for a touchdown.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. To the air on first down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Snagged out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 3rd down in overtime, and they need to get it to the end zone. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. The tension, the intensity, the drama, the offense steps to the line on 4th down in overtime. He'll take a shot. Can't make the grab. The desperation 4th down play, and this one is over. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.